Hello friend, today we are going to be chasing waterfalls in watercolor. I am going to give you 6 tips to how to beat the heat in some plein air painting. Hydration is very key for health benefits, for your mind, for your body, for your soul. So make sure you take plenty of water. You don't want to be out on some trail or some hike or some beautiful location and then passing out because of dehydration. Tip number 2, it's so important to stay flexible. In extreme heat, you may not be able to get that perfect location. Sometimes you just got to pick a shady spot and work from there. There's no point of getting heat stroke. So sometimes in plein air, you really just need to be flexible. So paint a tree, a branch, a leaf, a flower, just something simple, because you're going to want to keep your times probably shorter than longer with the heat. Tip number 3, take baby steps. If it's your first plein air, or if you only been out in a couple times, or you really haven't painted in the heat a lot, it's really important just to take some baby steps. Do what you're able to. And, you don't want to go and run a mile if you haven't trained for that. So just take some baby steps, sit down, pick a shade tree, and keep it simple. Sometimes the best paintings comes from simplicity. Tip number 4, be realistic. You can't build Rome overnight. So the realistic thing is, it's not going to be the perfect painting. Or it may be the best one you ever done, but have realistic expectations of yourself. Sometimes we'll put ourselves in, we expect to have this gorgeous painting, and it's not the same setting as when we're in our studio. Nothing's going to be perfect when outside, so get the experience of it. Have the joy, and as Ross would say, just happy painting. Just find joy in it. Tip number 4, it's really important to be realistic with yourself. Don't have such high expectations. Have fun with it. You're not going to have the same experience in the studio. You're supposed to be in the moment. Paint what you're feelings. You can't build Rome overnight. So just really stay in the moment and just have fun. 5, stay positive. In extreme heat, it's really easy to have those negative thoughts. I can't do this. I don't want to do it. It's just too hot. I'm going to get sweaty. How am I going to do this? Just take a minute, just breathe. Take in the sights, the sounds, the smells. Just take that moment of calm. You're not going to build a masterpiece, but that's the whole point of plein air. It's to really see what is outside. Breathing in all those elements. Just being able to breathe is just so important. And staying in that, which leads us to the next tip, which is 6. Staying positive. You want to stay positive with all this heat. Negative thoughts ain't going to get you nowhere. You're going to be really sad that you didn't try it. So I think with these 6 tips, you are going to be very happy. So I hope you enjoyed the video, friend. I hope you can learn a lot. Chasing waterfalls isn't always that easy. You have to hike to get to them. So it's really important to remember these 6 tips and to stay in the mind, the body, and the spirit when you're going and working in plein air with extreme heat. And I hope you guys enjoy chasing those waterfalls. And here is my painting from West Virginia.
Ready.